Feels nice to have this flute in my hands again. Okay, I guess I start playing. Snorlax opened his eyes wide. You know, I'm not mad. Charm! Well, hello, and welcome to the next episode of our Pokemon Y Randomized Nuzlocke. Why? Couldn't tell ya. So, a lot has happened. Now, if you're just a viewer watching this, this is probably just another episode for you, right? I want you to know, literally after that last episode that I recorded, because I was like, I feel like I can do 2 episodes, right? It was like later that night or the next day, I went down hard and got sick yet again. We are coming to the end of February. It's currently the 23rd of February right now. I have now gotten sick 3 times in 2025. That's more than how many months there are. Pretty stupid. Not counting how much I was on my deathbed when I had pneumonia in October. And I thought I had strep throat because I lost my voice. It was hard to swallow. I always say drink water because that's what my one French horn teacher used to tell me. And man, when I listen, I'm like, wow, I get better so much faster because your body needs water, right? I couldn't even drink. It hurt to drink. And my mom was like, you might have strep throat. So we go to the doctor. Negative for strep throat, for the flu, for COVID. Didn't have any of it. But this was the worst cold I have ever had. I'm still technically sick right now. It's just maybe a random cough, or if I'm laughing really hard, then it'll trigger a cough. But I'd have to hack, have to cough. I had the longest sore throat. Usually a sore throat goes away after 3 days. Dude, this sore throat would last forever. I had pink eye, mainly in this one, a little bit in this one. Then they went back to normal. Sinus, shakes, basically had everything except for my body rejecting food, which at one point I thought that was going to happen, but instead I just burped. So, thank you for taking 2 minutes to listen to how your boy is doing, right? We've got some drama story to go over. But before we get into that, because I know I'm going to have a lot of time to say so while I'm in this castle area, I did go back and I fought those trainers that we skipped. And yes, I was going to count it if we found Yveltal. If you know your Pokedex, I don't think we actually have the national dex right now, unless the randomizer, whoops, knows to put it in. Let me see. I think I saw it. It does put it in. Sweet, so I can go all the way down, and look, no Yveltal, okay? Didn't see one, didn't happen. Team is still here. Some people grew levels, no one evolved. Our Timpo doesn't evolve till level, I think, 25, and Ray's only 21. So, yeah, we're good with that. Some people learn maybe, like, some new moves like Seismic Toss and Bulldoze and stuff like that there. So, this is also probably going to be the last episode. Well, I say probably. It's going to be the last episode that I record here before I move into my new place. Exciting stuff. Now, in terms of uploading, I don't know if I'm going to get it uploaded in time before my new place. I would hope so. My goal is I'll probably edit tomorrow because I've been editing a lot of the co-op today, which that is resuming this weekend, but I don't know why I'm saying that because you'll probably see that before this goes up.
The entrance fee is 1,000 per person.
You gotta be kidding me. It costs money to go inside.
You say the owner of the palace follows the school of thought that you can never have too much money.
Sheesh, this is how the rich get richer. Here's your entrance fee of 1,000.
I think I actually asked myself, what do you do if you don't have money? Are you soft locked? And I think what happens is, Shauna says, you don't have any money? Here, I'll cover it. And she actually pays for it. I'm pretty sure I'm like 90% sure that's what happens. But in this case, he's going to take my money that I just farmed! That's the whole point why I grinded those trainers, because I need money! Fatty, I should have talked to him first and then... Whatever. We're here now. Because I'm like, I don't really need levels. I did it more so for the money, because we need money. I spit on you. But anyway, had some drama happen. Oh, nice. I'll slap on a little speed bag. Do I need to lower this a bit? Maybe like that? Okay, maybe that's better.
Where is it? Where could it be? My Furfo! My beloved little Furfo has disappeared.
It disappeared, hey Jazz. We should help look. I mean, if my Pokemon was missing, I'd be sick with worry.
I didn't sort of like say in the verses, nah, let that thing suffer. Anyway, so I currently work 2 jobs, and I've been working every day, and that's probably another reason why I got sick, was because of my immune system, right?
I'll have a looking back.
All right, you go looking back, okay? I teach private lessons at this studio for students that are, you know, they could be any age. They could be middle school, they could be high school, they could be out of school, whatever, adults, or they could be in freaking even before middle school. They could be, you know, like 5, 6, whatever. Wow, we got the Charizard Y and X, which I said, oh, we'll find a Charmander, we'll be set. No, EJ, you have to find a Charizard and catch it because evolutions are randomized. Or hope that something evolves into a Charizard. You know, we can always hope for that. But, wait, wow, I just realized we got the Charizard X and we're playing Y. That's actually cool that you can actually still get that item in the coding. Very cool, very cool. I like it, I like it! Anyway. So, I'm moving to my new place soon and set up the whole transferring thing, so I'll still be working with Target. But I'm leaving this teaching studio, and thank goodness I am, because they are such idiots, man! I'm working with actual donkeys. Like, I'm trying to be professional and everything and stuff, but I swear, bro, Hannah, you need to learn how to, like, manage your stuff better. And if it's because you're too busy with, like, also teaching students, then maybe you shouldn't teach students and literally all you should do is manage. Because what's going on right now is not working. I've had to ask way too many questions. How does this work? How does this work? How does this happen? How does this? To find out what the policy is, how things work, stuff like that. Bro, there was one time when I started out as a substitute teacher, and then I became an actual, like, full-on teacher in January, so I've only been teaching there for 2 months as a main faculty, but honestly, I'm glad that's all I ever did. And there was a time where, like, you had to see what your tasks were when you attended their little recital that they had in December, and I was going to become a full faculty, and so I asked her, I said, hey, what are my tasks? How do I see it? She goes, oh, it's on the website. And I'm like, okay. I'm not seeing it. Where is it? And then she goes, oh, you click on your profile, and then you click on something. I did that. I try looking for an extra 15 minutes so I don't look like an idiot. Still not working. I'm like, hey, it's not working. Can you just tell me? Okay, yeah, I'll look it up for you. It says this, this, this. And then later when I saw in person, I said, yeah, I clicked on it, and this was the only thing that happened. And she goes, oh, yeah, it does that sometimes. If it does that sometimes, why did you make me feel like such an idiot when I did it like I was doing something wrong? Lead with that next time, or just show me what my tasks are in the first place because you know your website doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Oof!
Please don't run away. Jazz, give me a hand.
So, yeah, we know how to do the little furful thing. I was even thinking about, like, speeding this up or cutting this out, but I'm like, well, it's a Nuzlocke and it's also a Let's Play, so this, for whatever reason, if this is someone first time watching it, here you go. Alright, I think you can just speedrun this if you tell her to just wait right here, and then I play stupid and I go, I don't know what to do! Oh, I'm gonna go this way. And then, doesn't she? No? Okay. I just gotta keep playing tag with the thing. And my phone's about to go into sleep mode because I have a screenshot of pulled up what happened. So, when I got sick, right, it was technically on, I think Saturday night, I was going down. And, bro, can we? Bro, my thing was on OBS, so it hit stop recording instead. I want to be on my actual 3DS. Speed this up. I'm gonna keep playing this game, Shauna, until we can get this to work. Come on, Shauna. I'm pretty sure if you just keep doing this. Anyway, so... Ooh, I almost caught it. See that? There we go. See? It triggers it because the game is like, okay, you're so stupid. We'll help you out. Okay, now you come up here. Then you wait right there, and I'm gonna go around this way. Gotcha!
Phew, well done. We finally got it. Jazz, you're amazing. We got it because you understand how Pokemon feel.
They do sound pretty good with animals, too.
Oh, my dear Furfu, my beloved Furfu. Could you too be responsible for my wonderful reunion with my Furfu? Oh, wonderful indeed. It's marvelous. Simply marvelous. A situation like this demands fireworks. We shall put on the show. Boom, boom. My Pokemon and I reunited. Our bond has been proven. We'll commemorate this. Yes. I'll see if your reward. Yes. Do you understand the bulk of it? Yes. Okay.
Maybe Furfu would have been better if we hadn't found it.
Okay, I don't remember that.
If I were a Pokemon, I'd hate to have a trainer like that. But I really have fireworks, so let's make the best of it.
So, anyway, I get sick. And I tell Hannah, this is just another one of these examples of her not communicating how things need to work and stuff like that. I text her and I said, hey, I'm really sick. I'm unable to teach. I never specified only today. I said I'm unable to teach ... meaning it could be more than one day. I had a fever. I had the shakes. I was literally sick in bed. Okay? And now I also don't know how long I've been recording for because I hit stop recording on the other thing. So, how long was the other video? It was 10 minutes, basically. Okay, good to know. So I say, Maxie. Oh wait, are we supposed to go watch the stupid fireworks? I'm all over the place, dude. I just want to tell my story, man! Since when in XY have so much story to have to keep making me pause and try to think? So, I tell her I'm unable to teach, right? I'm sick. And she was like, okay, fill it out on the website thing and request, you know, the time you need off. I was like, okay. So I requested off Monday and Tuesday because my goal was to hopefully be back to able to teach on Wednesday because I teach Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I work at Target Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This was not planned to record this at night.
You know, I've never watched fireworks along with the boy before. We haven't even seen them yet, but I know I'll never forget these fireworks, because I watched them with you, EJ.
Ow, okay, I won't hold your hand.
Wow, that was amazing! I never ever want to forget this, so I'll keep this memory in an album in my heart.
And that was my wonderful fireworks show for my Furfu.
So it wasn't for us.
I assume you're satisfied with that.
Oh! I almost forgot!
The Poke Flute.
That's right, we need the flute to wake up Snorlax.
Static.
Oh, the Poke Flute, huh? Go get it. Yes, sir. It was Shaboni Castle's treasure, but I took it as a payment for a loan. A rich guy like me and a common person like that just don't go together. Oh, bumhop. Give it to them. Here's the Poke Flute. Listen well, you two. Always return what you borrow. That's very important.
Okay, I'm gonna borrow it for my life, and before I die, I'll give it back.
I want to make lots of memories on my journey, but I think I'll try and forget about him here.
I can't imagine how stressful running this place is for him.
That may be so, but... Oh, that's right. Mr. Butler, do you know anything about Mega Evolution?
I remember reading a book on that subject in the palace library. It has something to do with what you'd now call a trainer holding a mysterious stone high and making Pokemon evolve even further, like Digimon. Also, it's not much, but I would like you to have this.
The TM? Roll out.
Protect blocks opposing Pokemon's moves, but if you use it many times in a row, it's roll out instead. If you excuse me, I shall take my leave.
The owner of Shabanuna Castle used to be friends with that guy. Can you believe it? Isn't that crazy? We have to be sure to give the flute app back after we wake up Snorlax.
And look at this. People used to speculate what these meant. You got Zekrom. Did they plan this? We're getting Legend ZA. And this is gonna be around the time of Gen 5 remakes of Reshiram and Zekrom. Or is that just because that was the previous gen? Now I'm gonna wonder. Anyway, so she says request a time off. So I said Monday, Tuesday, hopefully be back by Wednesday. I end up going to the doctor on Tuesday because I've been without a voice for like 4 days now, and this constant pain like would not go away, dude. It was just the worst. And so while I'm there, I get a text on my phone that says, "Hey EJ, are you gonna show up? You have a student waiting for you." And I'm like, now I look like the idiot, even though I told you I was sick. I did what you asked, and I requested the 2 days off via the website. And now you're asking me if I'm going to be there to teach, when I've already told you that I can't. And so I tell her, I said, no. I requested Monday, Tuesday off, and I will hope to be back by Wednesday. And then she just responds, okay. And then like an hour later, it said that I got a notification that she saw my request for Monday, Tuesday. So no wonder she didn't know, because she didn't even check. But then why did I even do that in the first place if she asked me to do it and like it didn't even matter? You know what I'm saying? How do you get out of here? Okay, here we go. Who's messaging me on Discord? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm flabbergasted about the stupid job. So I feel bad that that student showed up to get their lesson and now I'm not there, and it's like, oh, it's my fault. When it's clearly Hannah's fault because she didn't check what I requested. And so, and there was even like a little detail message you can put there when you put the request for asking the time off. You know, I said, I'm really sick. I'm sick in bed. I'm not moving out of bed. My goal is to be back by Wednesday. So then she texts me on Wednesday, and then she says, hey, are you coming in to teach today? And I said, I was really hoping to, but I need just one more day to recover. And then she's like, okay, well then go fill it out on the website. And I'm like, here we go again with the website. Are you gonna check it this time? So I do that, and I ended up going in to teach for Thursday. I was still really sick, but at least my fever was gone, but I was like hacking and blowing my nose like every 30 minutes, right? I brought a box of tissues and hand sanitizer and 2 bottles of water and stuff with me to go teach in my studio, right?
Oh, yes, that you actually managed to borrow the Poke Flutes.
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
Well, you're the only one who can play it, right?
Snorlax can be grumpy when he wakes up. He might attack. I'll play the flute right now, but are you ready to stop it?
Yes? I don't have a lot of money, so it's not like I can buy a bunch of balls.
Feels nice to have this flute in my hands again. Okay, I guess I start playing.
Snorlax opened his eyes wide. You know, I'm not mad. It doesn't evolve until... Well, in the original games, you get it at 40. And you just evolve it one level later. I think it evolves at 30. But then they changed it in Fire Red and Leaf Green. You didn't get it till level 5. The catch rate's gonna be kind of dookie, so let's see how we do. Make sure I'm actually clicked on my game. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I will go in to teach, you know, Thursday. Let's see, seismic. It might live a seismic toss. So I'll go in to teach Thursday. And then Hannah texts me, and she's like, "Hey, EJ, do you think you could take some of Morgan's students and, you know, substitute teach them? She took some of your students." I'm trying my best here. She's also like, "Glad to hear you're feeling better." I never said I was feeling better. My fever went gone. I still felt like actual poo-poo caca kiki, okay? I felt terrible. And I killed it. I thought he absorbed and he got way more health back. That's really... okay.
I wonder where Snorlax went. Think you'll sleep here again? Oh.
The only thing I can do with that Pokeflute is put it on display, but you've been playing since you were little and the tone is lovely. It seems like my Furfu also likes the sound of that flute. Not as much as it likes my beautiful, wonderful fireworks, of course.
Yeah, I guess so.
Still, your playing sounded better back in the day. I'll let you take care of that flute, so be sure to practice more.
He just called, says you sucked.
Was that supposed to be an attempt to patch things up? Or whatever. All's well that ends well. I wonder what lies past where Snorlax was sleeping.
It's really unfortunate we didn't catch it, because it could have evolved into anything. But we'll just tell ourselves maybe it was going to evolve into you know? Can I just progress through the game without... I didn't even get to the big part of the story! Oh, hey, Jazz. Trev says he wants to check out the Pokemon daycare. Come with us. No! You don't even get a free egg here. That's not even until the next game. Okay. So she peer pressured me. Can you substitute teach Morgan students? She substitute taught for you. And I'm like, sure, dude. It's not like I'm trying the very best to be here. This is a safe encounter, doesn't evolve. Why not? You know? So she gives me her 2 students who are 2 vocalists. And one of them is named Penelope. For those of you that don't know, I've substitute taught her twice before. And she is the most... she is a girl with attitude. 10 years old. Have you ever seen the show called Little House on the Prairie? It's based on a true story. And there's this character called Nellie Olson. She makes Nellie Olson look like an angel. Okay? Put it that way. She's a spoiled brat. There you go. That's what she is. Okay? And so, and I have her last name too. I could dox her, but I'm not going to. Alright? Obviously. So, I was like, I really don't want to go in and have to teach this little brat because I know how she is. She says she doesn't like country and jazz. I love jazz. Okay? But that's besides the point. You can still find other stuff to work on. Mate, it doesn't matter. I'll call this thing brat because I said spoiled brat. I named off 10 to 15 different songs for her to work on.
No. 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 No.
Every time. She has a 45-minute lesson, by the way. Okay? We're getting nowhere with progress. I like to get things done. If you know me, you know I like to get stuff done, right? I like to make progress. It's something I'm very passionate about. Soda's the exact same way, right? And if we don't get stuff done, we're like, come on, man. Like, I hate wasting time, okay? I value my time a lot, all right? Even if I'm getting paid to sit here, do nothing, and just hear her say no, that's still gonna mess with me. Because your parents are spending a lot of money for you to be here. And if you want to waste time saying no to every song choice I give you, you can go do that with a different teacher, not me. Don't waste my time. So I was up to here with it. I'm sick. I had no patience. We're not going to get any farther in the game. If you want to click off now, you can. Otherwise, I'm going to finish my story for those who want to hear this ranting story, right? So I said, I'm sure no one wants to hear this, but Penelope really needs to work on her attitude and be willing to learn when coming to her lessons. As a teacher, I can only take a student so far, but it is the student at the end of the day who has to put in the work to improve. I want you to think about what I just said. If you need to hear it again, rewind 10 seconds and listen to it again. And you tell me, is there anything wrong with with what I just said? The correct answer is no. Okay? I was told this exact same thing when I went to like jazz festivals or in band class or whatever when I was in middle school. So just a year or two older than her, but essentially her same age. And when I heard this, I was like, whoa. Yeah, a teacher can only take the student so far, but it is you who has to do the work to get better. So after I did this, I get a text from Hannah, and she says, "Hi EJ, I just received a screenshot of the lessons notes you sent to one of your students, and the normal teacher is a little concerned at how you worded it. I have also had a parent or two reach out with complaints about your lesson notes." And she wants to set up a time. And so then I said, "Hi Hannah, sorry to hear about the teacher and the parents who feel that way. Due to the holiday, I already made plans." This was President's Day, and schools are closed on President's Day. I said, "Due to the holiday, I already made plans will be unavailable. Is there a time we can meet at the school with those same times, either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, other days that I teach," right? And I didn't really actually make plans, but I just wanted that day off because I never get a day off working every day and I'm still sick. She goes, "I completely forgot about the holiday." Oh, did ya? Kind of like how you forget about a lot of other stuff. So I said Wednesday would be fine, but either of those work out. We ended up having to reschedule anyway because then she was sick, right? And because it got delayed a bit more, I noticed that the mother responds, and she goes, "I'm sorry to hear, Penny didn't have a good attitude this week. She typically enjoys her singing lessons. We will obviously discuss this issue with her, but I'd like to know more about what happened." And I don't have a screenshot of what I said, but I said something like what I said to you. I said, she doesn't listen, she says no to all these songs, and then when I said, "What do you want to work on?" she has nothing to come up with, so it's just this game of talking, sitting there, nothing's getting done, essentially, right? So when I met up with Hannah in person, she said basically everything she already texted. She's like, "You're not in trouble, but it's the way it worded. Instead of saying that, you could have said something like, so we had a bit of an issue with Penelope not wanting to work on material," as opposed to saying something harsh as, "As a teacher, I can only take the student so far." Mate, that's not harsh, okay? If you're having somebody do like a freaking track meet or something, and they don't run fast enough, not because if they tried their hardest and you said, "What are you doing?" that's messed up. But if they're like, "No, I don't feel like running today, just cuz," that's an attitude thing. That's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? And so I even told Hannah, I'm like, well, this was stuff that I was told, and it opened up my eyes, ears, whatever, to be better. And then she goes, "Yeah, I was told the same thing too, but we're trying to break that norm and, be easier on the kids." No. I'm sorry, but I respectfully disagree. And I would have said that. But because I'm moving, I'm like, just let it go. I'm not going to be teaching here for much longer. I've got 2 more days left to teach from when I'm recording this right now. So, yeah, that was very annoying. And then the other parent thing, that's another story. That's another story we can get to later. But also, why did she wait so long to bring up that other thing, which also was not my fault? Long story short, the parent was judging my teaching methods, if it was successful or not, and she barely gave the kid a day to work on it. And so she's like, "Are you sure this works?" And then she immediately responded to herself again and said, "Oh, but she seems to enjoy it." So I didn't see a need to respond. And then she sent a thing 4 days later, "Do you even respond to comments?" And I'm like, you just answered your own question. I didn't... Huh? There's something else over there. And then Hannah was like, "Yes, I agree with you." I'm like, well, if you agree with me, then why are we bringing this up? Once again, waste of time. Anyway, sorry about the rambling rant. You know, some people, the OGs, really like that. So, we live to see another day. In the next episode, we'll continue going to the left. We've got an important battle coming up with the rival. We'll get a cave-in encounter. We'll get an encounter outside the cave. We got a lot of encounters kind of. Then we'll ride that Rhyhorn, go looking for the fossils, some story, maybe get a fishing rod, eventually get our way to a second gym. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you cats have enjoyed, or like let me know some feedback on the ranting stories, feel free to let me know down in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new, share with your friends, leave a like if you enjoyed, let me know what you have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. At the new place! It's going to be great, dude. Once everything gets set up, I'll give you a tour and all that jazz. But until then, see you in the next one. Zap!